For all the marbles, the UFC middleweight championship of the world between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Kelvin Gastelum. Well, for my money, he's on the short list of UFC fighters, some of the best fighters to have never realized a UFC championship. Here is Kelvin Gastelum trying to continue his run here at 185 pounds.
Yeah, since Kelvin Gastelum has gone up to 185 and stopped depleting himself in those massive weight cuts down to 170, he's only gotten better. And that showed in the fight with Israel Adesanya when he had a chance to become UFC interim champion. He went 5 rounds. He went 5 rounds hard. He tried to accomplish the goal, fell a little bit short, but that gave you confidence in knowing that with the heart and the spirit of Kelvin Gastelum and the skill, that if he's that close, with a few adjustments, he can find himself right back in that same spot.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Adesanya is 3 years his senior. He will have a 9-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ready. Ready.
Huge buzz for this fight, and round 1 is now underway. A clash of styles in some respects between a grappler and a 5'2" player type, but certainly the more well-rounded fighter has no problem engaging with him.
No, he doesn't mind grappling, but he also has the ability to fight on the feet, something the grappler does not really feel comfortable with doing. He seems to be behind the 8 ball a little bit, but let's see how he manages getting this fight to the ground.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he's... Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Lands a nice 1-2.
Nice stupid punch.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Big kick lands.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
27 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Got clipped with the right hand. Lands flush with the left hand. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Back to the feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad.
Oh! Oh, do you believe that another head kick lands? Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
I mean, it's going to be the end of the fight. It's very surprising that he's even standing. Oh.
And potentially a critical takedown here. and they both stand up.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Oh! So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Oh, straight right. Whoa! What a fight so far. Round 2 now. Israel Adesanya
Ready to fight?
versus Kelvin Gaston.
Good.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Back to the feet. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch. He's out!
He got him. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of
We set it inside the octagon for the official. Next, it's a middleweight championship fight between Israel Adesanya and Paulo the Eraser Costa. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that...
You ready?
Crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway. It's hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch.
Whoa! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. Spinning back fist. Ooh! Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Holy smoke! He put him to sleep.
Back to the feet. Shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. finally he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And there's the UFC middleweight king. And here we go into the middleweight championship fight between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Yoel Romero. All right, so here he is, the soldier of God, Olympic silver medalist, Yoel Romero. It's amazing to think he hasn't had a UFC belt around his waist. Most people think, or I should say, some people think he did enough to beat Robert Whittaker back in the day, but this is still one of the best middleweights on planet Earth.
He's one of the most naturally talented guys that I've ever met. From the moment I met him back in the wrestling days, way back around 2001, you understood that you were looking at something special in Yoel Romero. And although he started his career very late, I knew that he would get to this point. Now that he has developed that quick knockout ability, couple that with his wrestling, and you have one of the perennial middleweight top contenders.
Hard to find a lot of glaring weaknesses when you study the film on Yoel Romero. Some might knock the cardio.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see a quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotate, head outside. This dude's going for a ride. He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Oh, big elbow.
That one landed clean.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Adesanya's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there and closed quickly.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Back and forth we go. Oh, no wasted motion there. Romero loads up on the right hand and
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
oh, he might be out.
He's giving us so many different things right now.
Massive left hand. Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking this dude for a ride.
Back to the feet. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Splits the guard, lays the right hand. Under 2 minutes in the first round. Tags it with the left. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Switching stances changes here. Levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch, takes him for a ride, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Nah, I mean,
I think that's good. And the uppercut lands. Oh!
what a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right.
Oh! Oh, he might be out. Whoa!
It's over. He got him. What a fight.
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. Now we go into the marbles, the UFC middleweight championship of the world, between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Anderson Silva. Well, he still owns the record for the longest title reign in UFC history, nearly 2,500 days. Anderson the Spider Silva, and I guess, DC, with no mandatory retirement age, this guy might go forever.
Anderson Silva is one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the guys that when you think of mixed martial arts and you think of the UFC, you immediately think of the Spider. You think of the highlight reel, winning the belt from Rich Franklin, the up kick on Vitor Belfort, the knee against Stephan Bonner, the bobbing and weaving against Forrest Griffin. He has a highlight reel a mile long, one of the most fantastic martial artists the sport has ever seen.
And still proving to be competitive in his mid-40s. That is the goal again tonight for one of the best to ever do it, Anderson the Spider Silva. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, champ, I can see you're pitting a little bit. You're excited. This is straight out of a Kung Fu movie. Anderson Silva, Israel Adesanya, here we go.
Absolutely. It's something that as a kid in Louisiana, I would pop in my VHS, watch the choreographed kick sequences, and just go absolutely crazy. I'm excited to see how many buttons you can push to go kick, 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 punch, punch, punch for the last out.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves it.
Oh! Oh! He's out!
Oh! What a performance!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched blood.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 24 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by